Yes, I do use schedule planner. I usually plan it about a month or 2 months in advance. So have an upcoming month quite planned out, and I usually would take planning quite seriously. About prioritizing, I usually would take urgency and importance of each matter into consideration. Things that are important and urgent would be the first priority. The least importance and least urgency are at the last. Sometimes these things also reflect our value about how we want to use our time. Things like hobby may be of less importance and less urgency. However, we need to try to make it fit in. Well, to balance my professional and my personal achievements and commitments, I need to see the importance and urgency. I value my personal time that I stay with myself at home, read things or learn about the new stuff. For professional achievements and commitments, I basically have studied at my university at the University of Tokyo and be serving as the president of Thai Students Association in Japan under the royal patronage. I usually would be more willing to prioritize my role in the Thai Students Association in Japan. As a leader, it is very important that I get the organization going. I would need to complete all the things necessary as my first priority, and at the same time also have a very high priority for the time I spend with myself, for my hobby, and to learn new things and to reflect on how well I'm doing with my life and what I can improve constantly. Well, it is very important to use the technology and things around you to make you manage your time better. I really suggest you using the planner applications or any of technologies. If you're not comfortable with digital planners technologies, you can just use notebooks or some paper that you can write out what you want to do and what you want to achieve. Although it's very important to plan your schedule and manage your time efficiently, it's also very important to efficiently plan the time for you to plan. Within all the schedule, even though you might be busy, you must take some time to reflect and to think about all the schedule. And that's the key of how you can achieve more professionally and personally.
I think in this era now, we need to use all those digital tools. So normally I use the calendar in the mobile phone to manage both daily, weekly, and monthly. But of course, by the work itself, it's more on weekly basis so that we can know what we have to do for every single day. And we need to make sure that we look at it very often. The work that I do, things reschedule very quickly. So we have to be very flexible. Now, how do I prioritize my schedule? I think it's up to the significance of each work. Since I sit on the top of the organization and also as chairman of the association, so we need to make sure that we understand which work really matters. In my line of work, there are so many meetings that coincide at the same time. So we need to make sure that we can shuffle those pretty quickly and very well thought. Luckily that in the financial world, they pretty much understand the time well. So basically, Monday to Friday is more on professional side. Saturday, Sunday is more on personal. So that helps a lot. I think for me, my own philosophy is that you need to understand that time is limited resource. The best way is try to utilize your time as much as possible. Even though you go for holiday, you have to make sure it's the best holiday you ever do. Whenever you have time, make sure that you manage time or utilize time as much as you can.
Actually, I work as general manager in pharmaceutical company. I have like the both marketing and sales team. Firstly, they have to do the yearly plan first and then send me how to manage for the sales and marketing in every year. After that, we will evaluate for quarterly plan that they can achieve it or not. Then for every sales reps, they have to do like the daily report and also the monthly report. So it means that every day before they will go to work, they have to send us which hospital that they would like to go to see the doctor of pharmacists, how many hospital, how many doctors that they have to see, and how they can achieve like the target every month. In case that they have some problem, then the supervisors can help them and evaluate them by review their daily and weekly report. Even though I working in for almost like a 35 years in this field, I think like not just only to be a very good working woman, I think it's not enough. We have to take balance by to be good mom, good wife, and take care of your parents also. During in the working day from 9 to 5:30, I use all of my ability and capacity. But after working out most of our time, like 100%, I concentrate for my family. I think everybody, not just only the student, have to start to plan for how to separate for studying, and also have like the time for enjoy their personal life, what they want to do, their hobby. Because in case that they 100% just only focusing on studying, I think it will be too much stressed. So they have to plan, not the vacation, like 70% to 80%, they have to concentrate for their study, and 20% they can enjoy for the others activity.